Hello folks, hope you all had a good Sunday. In Norway it's Sunday afternoon, evening. I've been out all day, was down on the frozen lake. As you can see, I don't have a professional studio as many YouTubers have with perfect lightnings and stuff like that, so this will do. I was down on the lake. Having a bonfire, drinking coffee, and my daughter and grandson came to visit me down there too. She agreed for me to post picture of them and a small video clip of me and my grandson, so that's very nice, cozy. I started on this vlog Friday morning, very early, was up in the hills here trying to capture some sunrise, and the full moon was up too at the same time. The sunrise was not so spectacular as I was hoping, but I got some nice video from that with the drone. And later I was up in the ski jump, so I have just a small video clip from that. As promised, I was going to show you my small friends, my drones. Everything started with this. This is like a cheap toy. I thought it was an okay drone. I maybe bought this like 2 years ago from China, and this is nearly impossible to control, so never use this anymore. This is not a good drone. So now it's just for display. I don't want to throw it. Maybe we can do something funny with it another time. Here, the first drone I bought. That's almost, it's a year ago now. This is a DJI Mini. Look at that cute face on that drone. Like a, it's like, yeah, almost as it have a face. This little bad boy actually have a range on 10 kilometers. I can fly it 5 kilometers out and 5 kilometers back. But the rules say that you always need to keep your drone in sight, so it's not always possible to have your eyes on it, but I never fly it so far away. But this is a very capable little drone, and the professional video makers use this drone. So and you can see this has a small camera here that's steady all the time. This is a very nice drone. So I flew this for nearly 1 year. After I was flying that little drone for a while, I wanted something a little bit bigger. This is a 560 gram drone with a top speed of 70 kilometers per hour. So this has some restrictions on it, so you have to be careful. You can imagine the damage you do if you lose control of this. This has a top, as I said, top speed 70 kilometers per hour, and with that weight you can actually do a lot of damage. This small drone too, this is 250 gram. This has a top speed of 63 kilometers per hour. So this drone is not a toy, even if it looks like it. And these two have a range on about 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers out, 5 kilometers back. but the rules are strict. You always need to keep your eyes on the drone. So I try to do that as good as I can. Don't want to break any rules. If we break rules all the time, the rules will only get more and more strict. And we want to fly this for a long time. We don't want to the government come and say, oh, you cannot fly anymore. But this, you need a license to fly it. You need to register it on some government sites, and you need insurance on it. So this is definitely not a toy. This is serious drone. So still learning to use it. This is nice. So I showed you the drones, and I think I will end this here, and I will show you Friday's content and that I was out today. So I will see you again on Wednesday. Bye bye. Good morning. 6:30 in the morning. Wow, that's early. Was waking up early because I was trying to film a sunrise, but the sunrise was not so beautiful as I expected. The clouds came back. So, but I was sending up this friend here. So I think I got some okay pictures and video. So I will upload that. Now this is actually Friday morning. This will be in today's vlog, Sunday. So try to make content from Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Yesterday I didn't do anything really. So now I go back home, make coffee. Later today I will go back to the ski jump, just taking some picture of that. Don't need to film that every time I'm there, but I think it's okay to take some pictures so you can see that I'm actually there doing what I say I was supposed to do. So see you later. Okay. Hello everybody, it's Sunday and time for another vlog. It's really not getting any easier to think of something to upload, but I do my best. Today I decided that there will be no exercise. I did very good this week. I've been in the ski jump like 3 times. The first day I took I think it was like between 175 and 200 steps. The second day I was up to 350 steps, and the last day I was on 400 steps. And someone told me that I should actually be a little bit careful with climbing so much steps because that's very heavy. And in my condition we have to be careful. So today I decided to go down to the lake on the east side. Was crossing the bridge over to the east side because here the sun is for like many more hours. And we build a fire, and I will put the kettle on there to make me coffee. So I think maybe my daughter and grandson will join me too later. I don't know if they are interested in showing their face on the vlog, but if they do, I will put them in this video if they are okay with it. Last time I promised you I would talk a little bit about the drones and the music I use. There are, as I said, rules on what music to put out on YouTube. That's because of copywriting and stuff like that. So if you are planning to go out and do something like this, you have to be careful about your choice of music. And there are websites and apps for places to find music that you can use. I use something called Epidemic Sound. I pay like 47 Norwegian kroner a month, and then I have no, sorry, it's not 49, it's 149. Sorry. Then I have unlimited access to, I think there is about 350,000 different songs in there, divided into categories and stuff like that. So that's a very nice nice app to use. You can download it from I think you can download it from Google Play. Google Play. If you have Apple or an iPhone, you need to open it in your web browser. But Epidemic Sound is very nice, and you can find everything you need there of music, and that's as long as you pay the subscription on that app, you can use the music as you want. And I know there are other sites too. I didn't check those out. You can search a little bit on Google about that, but for me, Epidemic Sound is more than enough of what I need. So and editing program, I use something called Vlogger. That costs 49 kroner a month. That's like for $4.50 or something like that. And that is very easy to use. You can edit and put on text, you can put on music, it's very easy to use. And that you can download from App Store and Google Play. So if you want an editing program for like daily vlogs or whatever really, I can recommend that vlogger. So go out there and do something and put it out on YouTube. It's a very nice hobby. So I think I will make some coffee now. I can put the kettle on the bonfire. That's its first, the kettle's first time in a bonfire. Last time I just put it on a small barbecue. Ciao. I found the stick here, so I think maybe we will use that when we take the kettle out of the fire. I was like hurting myself on that one time. I forgot all about it and I took the kettle directly from the fire. Very stupid. Last night I had a little chat with a good friend of mine on what content to make for the vlog, and yeah, my everyday life was one of the suggestions. Of course, that is a possibility. I don't know about cooking. Maybe, yeah, maybe one day I can show you a little bit cooking for like breakfast and lunch and what I actually eat in a day. That too is just as important plan that go out exercise. Food, it doesn't help how much you exercise if you eat all wrong. So food is like even more important than exercise actually. So that can be that I can do one day, of course. All from going to the grocery store to actually cook the food I eat. And as I mentioned, this week I need to stay home because I have some meetings the coming week, something about work, planning ahead for what to do when I go back to work. This nighttime work, as I did for like 12, nearly 13 years, that's impossible for me to continue. I already mentioned that to my boss, so I need to talk more about that. Earlier I also mentioned that I have a son. He lives in the capital city, Oslo. So I thought maybe that next week, not this coming week, but the week after, that I will ask if they want me for visit, so we can vlog us around the capital city. Many of you have seen that city many times, but I know I have viewers from far away too that never been there, so maybe that's interesting to them. And that's good because we need a little bit change in scenery. It's beautiful around this lake, but always fly a drone here, always make videos from here can be a little bit boring. So we need to find and think of something else. And everything getting better when the snow and ice melts. You have so much more to do. So really looking forward to grab my tent, pack my backpack and go up and find a small fishing lake. Stay all by myself and just relax. So that will be very nice. I think my water soon is boiling. Maybe. I like bonfire, so we need to do it now before it's... I think it's from 1st of June. It's more restrictions of having a fire outside. Need to be careful so you don't start a forest fire. That's bad. So, but you are still allowed to make fire, but you need to be careful and use your head and do it right. When I find a fishing lake, I will of course have a fire. That's very important to have. So I will go and grab the coffee. I think the water is boiling. Very soon. I have to give it a few more minutes. Look at this weather. Some people passing by here and look at me. They think I'm a weirdo that talk into this camera on a stick. I really have to overcome that fear. I need to drop that what do you say? I need to stop caring about people looking at me. This is actually a part of the vlogger game. So, and when it's summer and you are down by these parts where it actually is people and traffic, it gets more and more difficult to actually find a place you are alone. So people watch, that's okay. I don't care. Yeah. But I know I did it myself before, was looking at people that go talking to the camera. But now I understand a little bit more about it. Yeah. Water is boiling. So we use this one, I think. Put it there. A little hot. But I think it's okay. Yeah. I am beating myself up a little bit because I am a long time traveler to the Far East. I think I mentioned that in the first video, the first vlog. I was visiting in Vietnam. I think the first time was in 2004. And I've been there many times. Very exciting country to visit, and it's nice to go place not everybody else is going to all the time. Going to Gran Canaria or something like that, it's not that's not very exciting. It's nice if you're going there just to stay on the beach, but when I go out of the country, I like to eat local food. I like to go around and look at places, and the reason I beat myself up is that at that time I didn't have the interest of vlogging, or I was not so interested. I took pictures, but it's now the last 2 years actually that my interest for taking a lot of pictures have been like it is now. So, but imagine if I could document all the beautiful places I've seen down in that country in Vietnam. I've been in Singapore, I've been in Hong Kong. I need to go back there now after I started with this vlogging and drone flying. For sure need to go back to those places. And as I understand, the most of the countries in the Far East, they start opening up again. So it's possible to actually go there. And I have to really step up and do my exercise, get the blood pressure under control so I can start traveling again. Long flights with high blood pressure, it's you can do it, but the risk for stroke or heart attack is bigger. If my blood pressure had been just a little bit too high, it was okay, but it's very high. As the doctor said, it was dangerously high. So really need to do something about it quickly. Yeah. But that's life. I think my body, after working 13 years, 12, I think it's closer to 13 years, only working evenings, nighttime, or go to work in the evening and come back in the morning. So I think I messed up my biologic watch. So it takes time to get back into normal routines. It starts to get better now. I go to bed early and I wake up early, and I can feel that is much better for me. That's why I need to talk to my boss on what to do next. Yeah, so impossible for me to stay up every night like I did. It makes me lazy, makes me tired, makes me, yeah, you can imagine. So changes are needed quickly. Yeah. So now I will sit here and relax a little bit, and I will talk to you a little bit later on. Ja, så här. Say hello to the camera. Yeah. Say hello to camera. Sunglasses. Oh, det var cool. Den var cool. Ja. Cool. Den du kan ha. Ja. Så koser vi oss. Very cozy.